Hello everyone, welcome to the 21st Century Academy. My name is Chetan Mora, and in this video we'll read about this NCRT book of geography, which is of 6th class, and the name of chapter, which this is 8th chapter, and the name of chapter is India climate, vegetation, and wildlife. Okay, so there is a word given, that is weather. Okay, so there is a difference between this weather and climate. Okay, so weather is about day to day changes in the atmosphere. Okay, and it is momentary. For example, it can be sunny in the daytime. Okay, or it can be this rainy in the noontime, and it can be cold at night time. Okay, so it is a momentary. Okay, it changes okay, with the time. Okay, and depending on variety of reasons. Okay, and this climate. Okay, so climate is an aggregate of this weather conditions, which is of about generally taken as a 30 years plus. Okay, so more than 30 years data when it is aggregated, so we determine of a particular place climate, that which climate, whether it is a hot climate or cold climate, or whether it is a rainy climate, this monsoon type of climate. So it is determined on the basis of this data. Okay, of calculated of this 30 years, so it is average data. Okay, so climate is all about average of any particular regions weather's phenomena of this 30-year plus. Okay, so in general it is taken 31 or 32 years. Okay, so yeah, so let's read about this. Okay, okay, a little bit more. Okay, so this weather includes changes in the temperature, rainfall, and sunshine, etc. For example, as such, it may be hot or cold, sunny or cloudy, windy or calm. Okay, so you must have noticed that when it is hot continuously for several days. Okay, so you don't need any warm clothing. Okay, so and you also like to eat or drink something which is cold. Okay, so in contrast, okay, there are some days, okay, when you feel cold without woolen clothes. So when it is very windy or chilly, you would also like to have something hot or eat. Okay, so for example, you would have noticed this thing in this rainy seasons. Okay, so when it is raining here, so sometimes you feel like cold. Okay, and that time you would like to have this tea or this pakode kind of things. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of things are there. Okay, so broadly the major seasons of recognized in India are four type. Okay, so the first one is cold weather season, which is in winter. Okay, and that is from December to February. Okay, and second one is hot weather season, and this is also known as summer. Okay, so it is from March to May, and third one is southwest monsoon season, and it is generally referred as rainy weather. Okay, rainy season. Okay, and it is from June to September. And again, fourth one is season of retreating monsoon. Okay, and which is also referred to as autumn. Okay, and it is from October and November. Okay, November. So now let's read about each of them in little detail. Okay, so this first one is cold weather season or winter. Okay, so during the winter season, the sun rays do not fall directly in the region. Okay, so as a result, the temperatures are quite low in the northern hemisphere. Okay, it is generally because our earth is revolving around the sun, as you already know. Okay, or you'd have read in the previous chapter. Okay, so there are the some months. Okay, when sun rays directly do not fall on particular region. Okay, and that is the reason when this that particular region do not get this sun's rays, that becomes cold. Okay, so that is the reason why cold is here. Okay, so during the month of uh, November or this November, December, okay, January, February, so in India in general, there is a considered as a cold weather season. Okay, so at this time in southern hemisphere, it is a hot weather season or summer weather season. Okay, so this is the reason. Okay, and opposite happens when it is again here given as a hot weather season or summer. Okay, so in hot weather season, sun rays more or less directly fall in this region. For example, uh, in this May, June, July. Okay, sun rays directly fall over this topic of cancer. Okay, and that is the reason when if it is falling directly sun's rays, so obviously reason will get hot or will warm up. Okay, and that is the reason why we feel so hot in this month. Okay, and in just because of this, so sometimes winds blow there, which is in dry in nature, and these winds are called as lu. Okay, and this blow during the daytime. Okay, and sometimes you would have noticed also in that कि हाँ लू लग गया किसी को, that is caused by this. Okay, and which is quite harmful. And heat stroke also becomes sometimes a reason for this hot weather conditions. Okay, now we have third one. Okay, that is southwest monsoon season or rainy season. Okay, so the word here you have been given this monsoon. So monsoon is taken from this monsoon word. Okay, and this is an Arabic word. Okay, and it means season of reversal. Okay, so of winds. Okay, season of reversal of winds. So it reverses twice in a year. Okay, so the first one is in this May, June, July. Okay, and due to this southwest monsoon takes place. Okay, and this is generally from this June to September. Okay, and retreating monsoon is just opposite when sun rays get this winds get back. Okay, when moisture laden winds do not have that much capacity to hold or do not have this water content or moisture, then it returns back, and that season is known as retreating of monsoon. Okay, so let's read about this also. Okay, so southwest monsoon season or rainy season, this season is marked by the onset and advance of monsoon. Okay, the winds blow from the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. Okay, so Arabian Sea is in the western side of this peninsular region, and Bay of Arabian Sea is in the this western side of peninsular plateau. Okay, and this Bay of Bengal is in eastern side. Okay, they carry moisture with them. Okay, when these winds strike the mountain barriers, rainfall occurs. Okay, so when these winds, so means moisture laden boy, this winds, and which mountain it is talking about? In general, it is talking about this Tibetan plateau. Okay, so which is quite high rise, elevated mountain, and when this moisture laden wind strike with that, so rainfall occurs. Okay, and now moving ahead to this next one, season of retreating monsoon or autumn. So winds move back from mainland to the Bay of Bengal. So this season of retreating monsoon, the southern parts of India, particularly Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, receive rainfall in this region in this season. Okay, and however the climate is about the average weather condition which have been measured over many years. Okay, so many years, it is in general 30 year plus. Okay, so climate of India has broadly been described as monsoon type. Okay, so monsoon is taken from the Arabic word mausim. Okay, which means seasons. Okay, due to India's location in the tropical region, most of the rain is brought by the monsoon winds. Okay, and agriculture in India is dependent on rains. Okay, and good monsoon means adequate rain and beautiful crop. Okay, so here you have been given some tick mark questions. Okay, so if that is what would happen if monsoon were weak or even worse or failed to occur 1 year. Okay, so what will be happen? Okay, so you'll have to just take it. Okay, so the crop will be obviously will be affected. Okay, and the second one is the level of water in the well will go down. Okay, and summer will be longer duration. Okay, and now moving ahead. Okay, the climate of a place is affected by its location. Altitude means height. Okay, distance from the sea, and relief. Okay, relief means physiography, has their physiographic features. Okay, so like it's a height. Okay, and what is the other natural features are there? Okay, so therefore we experience regional differences in the climate of India. For example, Jaisalmer and Bikaner in the desert of Rajasthan are very hot, while Dras and Kargil are freezing cold areas in Union Territory of Ladakh. Okay, and this coastal places like Mumbai and Kolkata experiences moderate climate. Okay, means neither so hot nor so cold. Okay, and they are neither too hot nor too cold. Okay, so being on the coast, these places are very humid. Okay, so viscosity is there. Okay, this humid weather is the reason for this. Okay, so Mawsynram in Meghalaya receives the world's highest rainfall. So Mawsynram is in the world is the only place which receives highest rainfall. So while in a particular year it might not rain at all in Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. Okay, so there are the time that it does not even take single times of rainfall in Jaisalmer. Okay, so now moving ahead to this natural vegetation. Okay, so we see a variety of plant life in our surroundings. Okay, so this is about how nice it is to play in a field with green grasses. Okay, so there are also filled with green grasses. Okay, okay, there are also some plants called bushes and shrubs. Okay, so and this is like cactus and flowering plants. Okay, etc. Besides, there are many tall trees with some many branches. Okay, and leaves like neem, mango, or some which stands with few leaves such as palm. Okay, the grasses, shrubs, and trees which grow on their own without interference or help from human being are called natural vegetation. Okay, so natural vegetation, the term have been given. So with the natural vegetation is about what? So any of the vegetation means a plant or this grass or this tree. Okay, any of this so for example jungle area. Okay, so which is fully untouched or do not have any contribution of human or society in its growing up. Okay, so this is called or which is fully untouched by this human civilization or human. Okay, so that is called natural vegetation. So when they grow up by their own, so it is natural vegetation. Okay, so when you plant a tree or this small plants in your home, so this is not natural plant, it is humanized plant. Okay, so do you wonder how these differ from each other? Okay, so different types of natural vegetations are dependent on different climatic conditions, among which the amount of rainfall is very important. Okay, so all the variety of vegetation depends on this rainfall and this the type of soil. Okay, that is a other factor. Okay, so many and this beside that this climate. Okay, so climate has an important role to play in this. Okay, and due to varied climatic condition, India has wide range of natural vegetation. So yeah, as you can see in the picture. Okay, so some trees are so tall, some trees are quite low in height, and while some are shrubs and bushes. Okay, so shrub layer is quite low, 1.5 meter or less than 5 meter. Okay, so young tree which is about this less than 20 meter. Okay, so meter canopy tree is more than 40 or 40 meter emergent layer. Okay, so I have so many and maximum height is about 60 meter. Okay, so like this you have and this is the ground layer. Okay, tropical rainforest have been given in a picture so you can see, so which is full of this green lushes. Okay, and it is a kind of jungle. Okay, so why are forests necessary? Okay, forests are very useful for us. Okay, so they perform various functions. For example, plant release oxygen that we breathe and absorb carbon dioxide. Okay, means this plants absorb this carbon dioxide. The roots of the plants binds the soil. Okay, thus control the soil erosion. Okay, otherwise the soil will get eroded. Forests provide us with timber for furniture, fuel, fodder, medicinal plants, and herbs like honey, gum, etc. Okay, so forests are natural habitat of wildlife. Okay, so yeah, obviously all the living creatures living in the forest. Okay, okay, birds and these reptiles. So many living creatures are living in the forest. Okay, so natural vegetation has been destroyed to a large extent because of the reckless cutting of trees. Okay, so we as human being, who is harming this natural vegetation for our construction activities, because we every day using some kind of things from this. This woods, okay, which is obviously part of which is taken from this natural vegetation. Okay, so that is the reason, okay, why it is being destroyed. Okay, and that is why we can also say it is becoming the reason for imbalancing of the nature. And obviously we know that one thing that nature always do balance. Okay, so one thing if it is increasing, so another thing will go down. Okay, so this will not go for always. Okay, so there will come time when things will get balanced. Okay, so it also works on this equilibrium process, though not in time basis, yeah, but it takes time. Okay, so it is also having tolerating limit. Okay, so we should plant more trees and protect the existing ones and make people aware of the importance of trees. We can have a special program like one mahotsav. Okay, so involve more people in making our earth green. Okay, and here you have been given some examples of what we get from the forest. Okay, this plant. Okay, so this oxygen, honey, shelter, food, fuel, sports, food, goods, furniture, soil binding. Okay, so rubber, timber, natural habitat for wildlife, government, lac, fruits, honey, etc. Okay, so and now moving ahead to this wildlife. Okay, so forests are home to variety of wildlife. Okay, so there are thousands of species of animals and large variety of reptiles, amphibians, and mammals, birds, insects, and worms which dwell in the forest. Okay, so in that way it is a habitat also for these living creatures of this planet. Okay, so the tiger is our national animal and it is found in various parts of the country. For example, Gir forest in Gujarat is the home for Asiatic lions. Okay, so this is a fact. Okay, that you need to remember. Sometimes it can be an ask in MCQ types of question. Okay, so elephants and one honored rhinoceros roam in the forest of Assam. Okay, so this is a unique kind of factor because one horn rhinoceros are only found in India, and that is in Assam. Okay, so elephants are also found in Kerala and Karnataka. Camels and wild asses are found in the Great Indian Desert and Run of Kutch respectively. Okay, wild goats, snow leopards, bear, etc. found in the Himalayan region. Okay, so we would have noticed these things also if you watch this Discovery Channel. Okay, so yeah, you will see that. And if you get any chance to visit, okay, like this any of this natural park, okay, national park, so you'll see some kind of things also. So beside these, we also have this biosphere reserve. So thereby we do also have efforts. Means the government of India have taken this effort to ensure or to protect them. Okay, so for this purpose have been made so many things. Okay, so beside these, many other animals are found in our country, such as monkey, wolf, jackal, nilgai, cheetal, etc. Okay, so India is equally rich in the bird life. Okay, the peacock is our national bird. Okay, so our common birds are parrots, pigeons, mena, geese, bulbul, ducks, and so there are several birds sanctuaries which have been created to give birds natural habitat. Okay, so this provides the birds protection from hunters. Okay, because hunters are there who hunt to these birds and animals for their because their things are having a commercial value in the market, and that's why they do kill these animals, okay, or these birds for this commercial activity purpose. But to ensure the protection, government has taken action. So for this purpose, it is made this wildlife sanctuaries, okay, and reserve, biosphere reserve. So have so many things there, and yeah, obviously it is penalized, okay, if someone is breaching the code, okay. So there are several hundreds of species of snakes found in India. Cobras and kraits are important among them. Okay, due to cutting of forests and hunting, several species of wildlife of India are declining rapidly. Many species have already become extinct. So, in order to protect them, national parks, sanctuaries, and biosphere reserves have been set up. Okay, so what is the main reason? So it is because of declining of this population of this different species of this plants or this animals. Okay, so we have or this government have taken the option this action. So in order to protect them, so this national parks, sanctuaries, and biosphere reserves have been set up. Okay, so the government of India, so you can see this wildlife, okay, this is a picture you have been given, okay, this this tiger, elephant, cheetah, okay, and this one horned rhinoceros, okay, so has also started Project Tiger, okay, so to protect the tiger, Tiger, and this Project Elephant, to protect these animals. So can you name some wildlife sanctuaries in India and locate them on the map? Okay, so you'll have to find this. Okay, so you can also contribute in conserving the wildlife. You can refuse to buy things made from the parts of the bodies of the animals, such as their bones, horns, fur, skins, feathers. Every year we observe Wildlife Week in the first week of October to create awareness for conserving the habitats of the animal kingdoms. Okay, so large, as you can see, the cutting of the news. Okay, large scale poaching alleged in Simlipal reserves. Okay, so village in tiger reserves must be relocated. Okay, tiger crisis have done enough to check poaching. Okay, so many things are there. So now you have given one other fact. Okay, so migratory birds, some birds such as pintail duck, okay, curlews, flamingo, osprey, and little stink migrate to our country in winter season every year. Okay, the smallest migratory bird, little stink, weighing as low as 15 grams, and from Arctic region travel over 8,000 kilometers to reach India. Okay, so can you imagine that how far they travel for this just to have this kind of habitat? Okay, so you would have this notice Okla Bird Sanctuary. Okay, so in winter season or winter time, there comes a lot many birds there also from far distance places. Okay, so this is a part of this creation. Okay, so now you have been given these exercises. Okay, so the first one is which winds bring rainfall in India and why it is important. Okay, so this is a southwest monsoon. Okay, name the different seasons in India. Okay, so summer, winter, and this north, this southwest and rotating monsoon. Okay, so four seasons are there. So what is natural vegetation? So natural vegetation, any vegetation which is not touched or which is untouched by this human being. Okay, so when it grows by own, so it is natural vegetation. So take the correct answer. Okay, so the world's highest rainfall occurs in Masinram. Okay, so wild goats and snow leopards are found in Himalayan region. Okay, during the southwest monsoon periods, moisture laden winds blow from this sea to land. Okay, and fill in the blanks of hot and dry winds known as the slow. Okay, and the state of Andhra and Tamil Nadu received a great amount of rainfall during the season of this retreating of monsoon. Okay, Gir forest in Gujarat is the home for this lion. Okay, Asiatic lion. Okay, so for this, with this, we have ended this chapter. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.